Honestly, apostles and elders of great millstone that rule and teach about peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of the earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. I'm Madam Monatizaki with a short video once again. You know, this is the second time I'm recording this video because, yeah, this one, storage on this one is shit. Nevertheless, let me get into it. It's humanity has no idea what we've created, warns Godfather of AI. While artificial intelligence has rapidly integrated into nearly all aspects of modern life, concerns over its unchecked advancement continues to grow. Experts continue to warn about its long-term consequences. One such expert, Geoffrey Everest Hinton, whose work on artificial neural networks earned him the title Godfather of AI, issues a stark warning about the trajectory of AI in an interview with CBS's 60 Minutes. The British, Canadian, French computer scientist, cognitive psychologist, and Nobel Prize winner in physics stated humanity has no idea what we've created. We are entering a period where, for the first time in history, we may have entities that are more intelligent than us. Hinton, who played a key role in AI development at Google before leaving the company to speak freely about its risks, believes AI is advancing toward a point where machines will no longer need human oversight. Hinton warns that as AI continues to improve, it will eventually surpass human intelligence in decision making. If machines reach a stage where they can write and execute their own code, they could become uncontrollable. They will know how to manipulate people. They will learn from Machiavelli, from politics, from human deception. Hinton explained at that point, he argues humanity may be powerless to stop them. While AI offers incredible potential, the growing concerns from experts like Hinton highlight the need for stricter regulations and oversight as technology continues to evolve. The question remains, how much control will humans retain? And that is exactly what they're speaking about here, because, I got into some precepts one time ago. I was on my last precept when the video ended up closing off and I had to go and deal with some issues of storage. But anyhow, the whole world wonder after the beast dies, that is pertaining to Revelation 13. So you start there, Revelation 13. So like every final just running through it, but for purposes for purposes of storage, trying to get everything out there as quickly as possible. It says, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. And this is the Roman Empire we're speaking of, right? It's spoken about today, taught in schools today. Still. And they worship the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against power to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. Yeah, because we know they rule over the earth right now, right? Esau, right? And they've revised and revived the Roman Empire through the politics and how they run in the place and so on and so forth. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the heaven, slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with a sword must be killed with a sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast, because that is what they use to implement the agendas, the rules, the draconians. You understand? They pass it through the parliamentarian system, so on and so forth. And just like the Roman Empire, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. He doeth great wonders, so that to make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on earth by these means of those miracles which he had the power to do in the sight of men, saying to them that dwell on earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a great sword. And yeah, that is what it is. You understand? All the world wonder after him because why they having major technological advancements, so on and so forth, and doing all these lovely things, all these great works. However, you know what I mean, there are consequences. All of them going to leave off of them. Right? Because why they in over their head, the tongue shall fall on them. Psalm 60, 64. I believe it is where it's mm, let me get the book of Salakia. I really don't want time to run out of my Psalms is 64. Start on one. It says they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, yeah, because why he's a doctor in physiology, a scientist in this, a science, yeah, all kind of sciences under his belt, and yet he helped create this. He was pioneering this idea, this team, this concept, and now he's saying, hey, we in for trouble, right? Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep, but power shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All they that see them shall flee away. Yeah. When they say, but wait now, all they use all the top scientists, all of the resources to try and create this thing, and guys will go on. All they lost control of it. It's just part of it because right now, this is the downfall of that system. This is the downfall of the kingdom. You know, everything they do will lead to what? To their downfall. Regardless of whatever advancement they make, they are going to fall. But this is what is we saying. They say Babylon Slack, yeah. This is how they do it. But this is the justification of the world following them and looking at them right now. It says Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, and Yahweh's hand, yeah, Yahweh did it. Who else would do it? Of everything he did. That made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of wine, therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, her philosophy is the alphabet folk. I never saw alphabet folk in Trinidad before parading and thing. Now we have parades here. Now Pride Month is a big thing here. Right? It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her sake take balm for her pain? If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Yeah, everybody want to leave. Nobody want to go. That's that. Nobody want to take part. Nobody want to be a part. Nobody want to be joined until now, though. Right? It says, yeah, and that is it. And that is just it on that. Yeah. Now let me bring my last precept. Once again, Salakia, if you find a rambling through, I just doing it for storage sake. Alright, Isaiah 14. Just trying to get all my precepts in as well. Isaiah 14 and 13. It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will throne above the stars of power. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation on the sides of the north. I will ascend above the clouds. I will be like the Most High, and that is what they say in their heart. It will be like the Most High God. The Most High created life. He gave the word that creative life. They realize that we can't create life this way, but we'll create life the other way, artificial. Right? Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell to the sides of the pit. Yeah, it will be a downfall. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Yeah, because we know years ago they were greatly feared. Nobody wanted to come up against them. In these times, we have Russia saying, yeah, we're going to fall the edge. We will scratch. Right? And there's plenty of problems. Now men saying, nobody afraid of America no more. They in debt, they promoting us at abominable things. You know what I mean? Verse 17, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. All the kings of the nation, even all of them lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as a raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden on the feet. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evil doers shall never be renowned. Yeah, renowned is what? Known, famous, right? All the seed will never be renowned. It will be a figment of imagination and through all your own works, through all your own attempts in overthrowing the Yahweh. In other words, through all your own attempts of ruling the world, all you're going to lose everything. And that is it. Thus said the Lord. You know what I mean? Even all your own people realizing, hey, we in for a very gloomy future. Right? All the top scientists, all your wise men. You know what I mean? Right? So that was just the message in this video. Right? It was edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakodash. Until next time, Shalom.